It was a mistake. That was our fault, and we apologize for our mistake. The Iranian behavior was fantastic while we were here. We thank you very much for your hospitality and your assistance.
That was video shown on Iranian state TV of an American sailor who was detained in Iran last night, apologizing for drifting into their territory. Secretary of State John Kerry has called the peaceful resolution a, quote, testament to the new U.S.-Iran relationship. But are the apologies and images that we're seeing signs of American weakness? Joining me now, Jillian Melcher, Christian White, and Liz Peek, and Captain Chuck Nash. Captain Nash, I want to go to you first because I've gotten mixed reaction on Twitter and some of the other things I've looked at. Many people obviously know that these sailors were coerced to a certain degree, but some are calling them a reflection of a weaker Obama military. Should we be disparaging them that way?
No, I don't think so. How they got where they got that's going to come out after an investigation, and we'll probably find that out. My question gets down to, I think, is your point, which is why did they act the way they did? What were their rules of engagement? I didn't see any shell casings on the decks of those boats, so obviously their ROE when the Iranians got close was not to take them under fire. So what was their ROE? And then once captured, what were they given in the way of code of conduct training? I know the Navy does a tremendous amount of training in sexual harassment training and cultural diversity and all that, but when was the last time they had code of conduct training and training in their rules of engagement, and who was supposed to be overwatching them as they transited from Kuwait down to Bahrain, and now we're hearing that maybe the final destination was Qatar? I mean, the aircraft carrier, Harry S. Truman, had E-2 aircraft airborne that could have been tracking them. Were they even told about this transit? Were they told to look out for them? There are too many questions at this point, Charles, and far too many questions, not enough answers. It's early.
And Christian, when we have a lot of questions and no answers, speculation runs rampant, and that's the case here where we're hearing, hey, how could a couple of Iranian fishing boats capture two very well-armed U.S. Navy vessels? What the heck is going on here? How quickly should the administration let us understand this situation, because it's got us all baffled?
Right. Well, it's good to avoid speculation, but there are some facts we know. And one of the facts is that it would be outrageous, even if we were at war with Iran, for our sailors to be used in this way as propaganda tools. And we are not at war with Iran. These are not combatants fighting each other. And it's very troubling that this happened. And to build on what Captain Nash says, you know, one thing we should start to wonder about is whether we have too many lawyers and too few warriors at the Pentagon, whether what was obviously a very well-armed ship and well-trained crew should have engaged with the Iranians before being essentially taken hostage. And it really goes to show that when you focus your military more on political correctness and this accommodation with our enemies like Iran, our adversaries, rather than actual war-fighting capability, this is what you end up with. Yeah,
it's so amazing because Christian used the word adversary and enemies, and it feels like the administration has been, I don't know why they think the relationship has changed. We know that Obama's bent over backwards to get this nuclear deal through, and then this sort of humiliation on the night of the State of the Union address. One ship apparently breaks down, the other goes to assist it, and they're both seized. The captives is humiliated, the woman's forced to wear a burqa, and of course they've kept the ships too.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, it's just another in a series of provocations. The Iranians are completely aware that basically John Kerry and Barack Obama will do absolutely anything to make sure that their legacy nuclear accord is not rattled, basically. Right. And I think this is absolutely horrendous what has gone on here. We don't know enough to be critical of the sailors. I wouldn't be. I think we ought to be critical of the administration.
It's been incredibly bizarre to watch the narrative be, hey, look at good Iran. They're handing our soldiers over so quickly. This is not good Iran. This is Iran that was launching ballistic missiles a month ago.
This is the Iran that we know.
Yeah,
right, and
absolutely.
Iran that's probably going to have nukes and $100 billion. All right, guys, the GOP civil war heats up. Donald Trump taking the fight to Governor Nikki Haley or vice versa. Whatever it is, it's really serious stuff. We'll be back to discuss it.